Okay, hey guys, sorry about all the lateness and the failness. Man, just a lot of stuff happened over the weeks of the course, like KoiCon and finals. It's finally spring break, but I spent most of the time trying to catch up with Vanguard and Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff. So sorry I hasn't really been posting videos. I'm going to try to post up one because I totally can, and I actually have time for it. And I'm not lazy this time, so let's get right to the chase. Before I begin, however, someone actually wrote down a comment that why I didn't put Nightmare Painter in the deck. And the reason is because the deck already has a lot of 6,000 boosters, aka Blaster Javelin. And I don't really want to put any more 6,000s already. But if you feel like running it, please, by all means, go ahead and run one or two if you feel like it. If you're having problems, though. Usually I don't find myself having that problem because Phantom Blaster Dragon can be searched with a second Blaster Javelin. However, it may not happen, and life sucks sometimes. So if you do feel like you're having the problem, then go ahead and run the Nightmare Painter. But if you're not, then don't run Nightmare Painter because he's another 6,000 booster when you already have Blaster Javelins. So, but that's just my opinion. You can feel free to do whatever you want. Okay, now cutting right down to the chase. For those of you who don't have the monies to get the set 5 stuff like the End, or Phantom Blaster Overlord, or even Magic Lord Blaster, then there is a very cute clan known as Nectar that was introduced in set 5, and they got a pretty decent grade 3 stuff, so I'll go ahead and talk about it real fast. Maiden of Trailing Rose is pretty damn awesome. I find her Persona Blast a little bit better than most other cards out there. Better than Mandala Lord, better than Phantom Blaster Overlord, and maybe better than the End? I don't know. Anyways, let's go talk about it. So, Counterblast 1. Simply a Counterblast 1 and Persona Blast. You can, when this thing hits the Vanguard, you can pay the cost, and if you do, you can look at the top 5 of your deck, and then search for 2 Neo-Nectars and Superior Call it to the field. Doesn't matter if it's open or not, you can just place them down and essentially begin extra attack. And if you don't have field, you can do this to gain advantage and stuff, so it's pretty damn awesome. Plus the deck as itself breaks 18,000 very, very well, so it can take down Crossrights rather easily. The only problem about the deck, though, is that they don't have an extra critical / draw yet, so you're going to be wound up running stands, which is not really good for this deck. However, it's not necessarily bad, so the deck itself is not too bad. I mean, you got your 11,000, you got your 10k vanilla, you got all the things that you really need for the deck aside from it. Oh, also the starting Vanguard kind of sucks. I mean, well, if you do manage to go through, you can aggro pretty early in the game, even in your grade 1 step, and get a decent plus off of it, so it's not really that bad. The deck itself is actually very cheap. You can find Maiden of Trailing Rose for maybe $5 or less. The only expensive card being the Perfect Card, which is hitting about maybe $9 to $12 in stores or in the streets. I will mention, though, that in Set 8, which is actually coming out very, very soon, they are releasing a very, very, very powerful card that is actually winning a lot of tournaments in Japan, so I recommend picking it up if you want to run it. The card's Albaros Dragon Sephiroth, which I should mention later on in another video. But for now, Maiden of Trailing Rose is a fine addition. She is an 11,000 Vanguard, and she only needs 1 Counterblast and a Persona Blast to make her effect go through. So she's not bad at all, and overall it's a very generic but strong card in general. It has a decent time against Crossrights, not so much against 11,000 Vanguards like Vermilion. However, the deck does manage to pull through most times, and is very, very, very strong. So, I'm just going to put up a deck list that I just thought of for now in Set 5. And maybe in the next video, I'll even talk about something awesome, like maybe Arbos Dragon Sephiroth, maybe. Especially since Set 8 is coming out soon, and I will be talking about Set 8 a lot. So, look forward to that, and hopefully I won't be a loser and post videos every 3 weeks or something. So, yeah. Anyways, if this video is late, then I'm sorry. If not, Happy Easter! Yada yada yada.